Well, even if you're not a sports fan, you've undoubtedly been following the scandal surrounding Tom Brady and Deflategate. As of Thursday, a federal judge gave Brady the green light to play in the home opener. So let's talk to Domenic Romano. He is a sports law attorney. We were talking with him earlier and were interrupted. So Domenic, I want to get your reaction to the news on Thursday.
Well, it seems to be a victory for the Players Association, but in the end, it's the latest in a series of embarrassments for the NFL and their disciplinary procedure, along with the New Orleans Saints situation, the Adrian Peterson, the Ray Rice situations. The NFL has to be clear about its disciplinary procedure. The punishments must be clear. The process must be clear. The judge basically ruled on procedure. The judge did not decide that Brady is absolved from any involvement or that he was right in destroying evidence or anything of that nature. So it's not a clear win for Brady, but it definitely provides a blueprint for the NFL on what to do in the future to avoid these embarrassing situations.
Right, and I want to elaborate on something that you said, and for our viewers at home, to clear it up, the threshold for imposing discipline, according to the NFL, requires finding strong probability of wrongdoing, but the league did not find deliberate intent in this case. So are you surprised in this?
Well, somewhat, but what the court did was highlight the deficiencies of the procedure. For example, Brady was not allowed to question his accuser, the general counsel in this case, who edited the Walls report, nor was he allowed access to the investigative notes. And the punishment wasn't set in advance, nor was the penalty known. So the penalty that was meted out was similar to a penalty that a player might receive for steroid use. So all of these things combined made the judge vacate the arbitrator's decision. And now this could be appealed many times over.
Right,
for example, the NFL has already launched the appeal, but the next decision could be appealed, and it could go all the way to the Supreme Court.
Right, absolutely. And I want to get your reaction. Tom Brady put a message up on his Facebook, and he said, "I am sorry our league had to endure this. I don't think it has been good for our sport. To a large degree, we have all lost." Agree or disagree?
100% agree, but note that the Patriots accepted their punishment. They took their $1 million fine, they lost their first-round draft pick next year and the fourth round the following year, but Brady decided to challenge. Brady essentially brought this on himself. This could have been privately settled with the league outside of judicial intervention. He chose not to do that, and now it will continue to be in the public light.
What do you think is going to happen with the appeal? We know that Roger Goodell said he is going to appeal, and you hit on it earlier. Is this going to be just a never-ending conflict?
It might continue for a while, but I think it's a lesson for the NFL, and I think you're going to see that not just the NFL, but other sports leagues may modify their grievance procedures and their disciplinary procedures as a result of this whole situation.
Now, Roger Goodell said, like we said, he is going to appeal, but do you think that he has a case here? I mean, you said that the NFL doesn't necessarily have a consistent rule that they stand by.
No, you're right. They don't have a consistent rule, but the commissioner has wide latitude in order to protect the integrity of the game. So in the end, we might see a reduction in the penalty, but perhaps the NFL might come to a compromise punishment with Brady. One would hope that this situation does not extend indefinitely.
Right. Well, football fans probably just want to see some consistency, but of course they do want to see Brady take the field. So we'll all be watching. Thank you so much, Domenic. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
I'll correct that.